can see, we have here a beautiful antique step started with a cap. We have mini Creta for our riser. We have a problem though. We have a radius step, and obviously your joints are going to open up on the front of your cap. Normally a contractor would get down on his hands and knees. He'd measure his gap here, which is 5/8 of an inch. You'd measure it towards the back, and you'd make a mark. Then you connect your two dots with your 2-foot level and make a line. Obviously it works. It's been the way that most guys and most contractors have done it for years. We've come up with a tool. We call it the Quick-E-Scribes. It's fully adjustable in all ways. It can go to any width as far as what you're trying to mark. You can flip this around either way depending on you have a wide mark to make for maybe a soldier's row or a sailor's row. You can spin it around again for something real small or tight like I'm going to show you here. Marker, fully adjustable again to accommodate whatever the width might be, so it's always square or straight. I'm going to be tightening it up fairly close here. You'll see here what we're going to do. We have the gaps in the block. What we basically want to do is make a simple slide down through here, and what that's done is created a parallel line to our fixed edge. This will get cut, this paver or block will slide over nice and tight. You set it to your widest point and simply drag it along. Your next one, set it to your widest point, simply drag it along. Here we have a mini Creta plus wall, 6 inches, which is going to be butting a natural stone. And again, you've seen this in pictures where they butt beautiful stonework and the natural stones. And this is an application where it's tough and difficult to get those cuts perfect. Normally, you'd take a tape measure, you'd measure your distance, and try to figure out how you're going to transcribe this angle over onto this block. So basically, you'd be measuring a certain dimension, measuring and trying to work this angle over into this stone so it fits nice and perfect. Again, this is another application where we can use the Quick-Scribes, the Quick-E-Scribes. And again, you can adjust this at any configuration you want to try to get into a radical angle such as we're doing here. And I've already adjusted this so we're taking off a fair amount of meat on this block. And basically what I'm going to do, if I can show you at this angle, is I'm going to drag this up through here, keeping it parallel to the stone. And again, it's going to transcribe or transpose this angle right across and then back up through. Now we'll just find someone to get this cut, and you'll see how well it fits. Here we have the beautiful Elena sandalwood paver. The field is now butting up into this nice mini Creta step that we have here, and it obviously is a curved step, so now it's creating a gap between our field of pavers and the step. So what we've chosen to do is put a sailor's row between the step and between our field, which will give us a nice, neat, clean, crisp edge here. You're going to take your paver, lay it against here, make a mark. You're going to drag it, make a mark, drag it, make a mark. A slow, time-consuming process. It works. It's worked for years. When we've come up using our simple scribes, we can accomplish this. We'll take our edging piece of stone, we'll set it for the right width. We can make a few adjustments so that this works just right for us. And what we're basically going to be doing is simply dragging this scribe along the edge of our paver or against the edge of our mini Creta step, and it's going to create our line for us. And we're going to have a perfect line. Now you can make your saw cut, and this paver will drop right in perfect every time.